sneakers, backpacks, and so much more on select smartphones. Offer valid till the 30th of April 2021. T&Cs apply.
Glow Unlimited.
Charles!
Yes, mommy?
Go and bring 2 sachets of hypo bleach for me.
Why 2?
Because I'm using 1 to soak the whites and using 1 to kill all the germs.
But I can't see any germs here.
They are so tiny you can't see them. But they are there. And that is why I trust only hypo bleach to kill them all.
Make your white fabrics whiter and your household free of illness causing germs and viruses with the disinfecting power of hypo bleach.
32 FM Ramadan Islamic Quiz. Mashallah, 32 FM pé àwa òbí, ilé ẹ̀kọ́ àti ilé ìkéwú gbogbo láti wá kópa nínú ìdíje gbangba làṣáta dáhùn béèrè kó o filẹ̀ ṣèfàjẹ́ 32 FM Ramadan Islamic Quiz. Ìgbéléwọ̀n tó kàhárù lèyí fáwọn ọmọ wa tọ́jọ́ orí wọn wà láàrin ọdún 10 sí 15, age 10 to 15. Ẹ̀bùnlẹ̀ lọ́mọ tó bá gbégbá orókè ó fi kórìíre bá òbí ẹ̀. Ẹ máa bọ̀ tààrà sí 32 FM lájà kẹrin Cocoa House gbẹ̀ láti gba fọ́ọ̀mù ọmọ yín pẹ̀lú ẹgbẹ̀rún 2 náírà péré, just 2,000 naira. Ẹ̀bùn tó jọjú ń bẹ fọ́mọ tó bá ṣepò kejì. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni gbogbo olùkópa náà ò ní sanwó relé. Ọjọ́rú Wednesday 28 April ni òpin yóò dé bá gbígba fọ́ọ̀mù tí ìdíje ó sì bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní Thursday 29 April. Ẹgbẹ̀rún 2 náírà lówó fọ́ọ̀mù 2,000 naira. Ilẹ̀ púlọ̀tù kan lẹ̀bùn fà. Wednesday 28 April ni fọ́ọ̀mù ó tán. Tètè lọ ra tọmọ rẹ. Fún ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ àlàyé ẹ pè Mr. Yedo sórí 070 83 19 60 95. Iléeṣẹ́ Danabith Homes and Properties ló ṣonígbọ̀wọ́ ẹ̀.
32 FM
94.9.
Welcome back. 32 FM 94.9. Beautiful Saturday morning, 16 minutes past 6 from our studio here. Let's go to the detail of the headlines I took earlier. All right, I'll be starting from Guardian newspaper. Anger over livestock database bill. It's ridiculous. Misplaced priority, says rights activist. Serves no strategic purpose for Nigeria, Yoruba elder. We need to be taken care of, not cows and goats. Bill should die a natural death. National Assembly problem of Nigeria. Those are, riders there. Nigerians from all walks of life have criticized a bill in the Senate seeking to create a database of livestock, including cows and goats, at the time the country is battling hunger, poverty, insecurity, banditry, kidnapping. Agitation amidst calls for restructuring, insisting that such move should be the least attention of the lawmakers at this point in time. The bill for an act to provide National Livestock Bureau scaled second reading at last Tuesday's plenary session. I've also Dumo with me on the program. Good morning to you, Austin.
Good morning, Tayo.
It's good to have you.
Thank you for having me.
All right, let's just talk about this livestock database bill. Cow lives matter, right?
Yes. I think from the onset, we realized that this was a misplaced priority on the part of lawmakers. The business of lawmaking is much more important than trivialities. I think it is also clear that the National Assembly is trying to shift the primary focus of legislation in the country, because we talk about majoring in minor. Priorities should be set right. The country is in a dire straits, economically and security-wise. What, therefore, a reasonable and proactive National Assembly should do is how to make laws that will change the narrative and make life more meaningful for the people of the country. We are a people that are running on an estimated population. We don't even adequately know the number of people in the country. And you are talking about database for livestock. I think it is uncalled for, and that shows the decadence in the governance process as far as the country is concerned. So, of course, there have been a lot of public outcry that the National Assembly should drop this. We have insecurity here and there. The president is not on top of the situation. People are being killed, adopted, and maimed throughout the country.
One would think that at the very time that the very existence of an essence of Nigeria's unity is being contested and debated and even threatened, such a frivolous bill will be what we will be looking at the National Assembly. But well, let's move away from that. We looked at it yesterday, and let's go to this particular one. Presidency bashed for backing Pantami. Reps caucus seek 6 ministers exit.
Yes, I think the honorable thing to do, as far as the case of Pantami is concerned, is to allow him to go. He should have resigned. Since he has decided not to resign, he should have been shown the way out. So for me, the back and forth of the presidency and the dilly-dally trying to hide behind one finger, I think is uncalled for. Allegation against Pantami is grave. Not just allegation now. These were statements he has also confirmed that he made them, but he claimed that at that time he was much younger. That does not hold water because of the statement that supports terrorism that he has made in the past. A lot of life has been lost. I also read again where Gabache compared the certificate forgery of Kemi Adeosun to that of this Pantami, that if it were to be certificate forgery, the presidency perhaps would have reacted differently. To forge a certificate, how many lives was involved in terms of security? But someone has made a statement in the past, and the group he supported in the past, and even till today, are still involved in the destruction of life and property in the country. So for me, this is the type of government that we run. A government that is not too sensible, a government that is always trying to favor some group of people at the detriment of national security and national well-being. I think it's strictly uncalled for. So if the federal government know what is good, especially the executive arm of government, let us do away with Pantami, carry out thorough investigation, because there have been too many allegations against him. I did not even know how he managed to get into that position ab initio. But now that some of these allegations are coming out now, I think he should be allowed to go since he has refused to resign. And the reason why he is also reluctant to resign.
From some of the pictures and evidences we've seen around, he is quite close to Mr. President. And also, I'd like to have your take on why Femi Gbajabiamila faulted the minority leader Ndudi Elumelu when he called for a debate on the issues around Pantami.
Yes, I think there's clarification from the National Assembly, especially the House of Rep, on the part of the Speaker. According to the order cited by Ndudi Elumelu to actually present that bill, the House of Rep feel that the order was wrong. I think order 12 or so that talks about the privileges of members. And the House of Rep has come out to say that, if properly presented, it will be looked at. You know, we must be very careful the decision and what we do at every point in time. Because when Ndudi Elumelu brought this up, people felt that, the House of Reps should have allowed a robust discussion. Let's even get the take and feelings of our representative. But that was shut down. Of course, a lot of us became emotional. But like I said earlier, there are rules governing various organizations and procedures. So if the Speaker at that time feel that, he didn't cite appropriate order to actually bring it up, well, let's see in the days ahead whether if appropriate order is raised, he will be able to bring it up and we'll debate about it, because we cannot shy away from the truth. We must deal with this issue as it is, because it constitutes every national security threat as far as the case of Pantami is concerned.
Now, the body language of the presidency or the president here, as a matter of fact, begs the question of the willingness and the sincerity of the present administration to fight terrorism.
It shows that the government is not fighting terrorism. If we have been dealing with terrorism the way it is, by now we would have been able to reasonably defeat the group. But a situation where we put the life of our soldiers, our military guys on the line, and we have top officials of government romancing with them, who have alleged to have made comments in the past, supporting their activities and what have you. And we also have a very weak government who is pampering them, treating them with kid glove. You continue to have high rate of insecurity, especially insurgency in that part of the country. And look at what we have to deal with now. So it is not surprising that we have not been able to defeat the war against terror. Don't also forget that according to the late former head of state, when insurgency, terrorism, or insecurity persists for a longer time, it shows that the government is involved. It shows that government knows something about it. And it's becoming clearer now that, yes, we have a government that its officials has a lot of link, relationship, and soft spots in terms of sympathy for this particular group. So how then can we now defeat them? It will be a mirage. That is why I said earlier that we are only risking the life of our military officials. These are the issues that we have to deal with. And I think the government must be proactive to deal with this issue the way it is. Let us allow Patami to go for the sake of national security and national interest.
All right. Like I said earlier, it's not looking like the federal government will do something about Issa Pantami. It seemed to have found a place and a safe haven in his appointment office, portfolio as a matter of fact. Away from that, bandits who kidnapped students of Greenfield University have shot dead 3 of the abducted students. We have this report from Vanguard and most of the tabloids this morning. Samuel Aruwan, Commissioner, Ministry of Internal Security and Home Affairs, Kaduna State, said on Friday that the armed bandits on Tuesday night kidnapped an unspecified number of students at the institution located at Kasarami village of Kaduna Abuja Road in Chikun local government area. Bandits killed 3 abducted Greenfield University students, Kaduna government.
I think that is quite unfortunate. If you look at the location of the university, in my honest view, I felt that no school should have been allowed to operate in that particular axis for now. Abuja Kaduna Road has been particularly notorious for the activity of bandits in recent past. So opening such school looks like endangering the life of these students. It was an unfortunate incident. The issue of banditry, which look like abnormal situation, is gradually becoming a new normal, especially in the northern part of the country. If you look at that trauma, of course, when they were adopted, we got information that they demanded 800 million ransom. They felt that is a private university, and for you to send your children there, you must have a good amount of money in your bank account. And they wanted to exploit that situation, and also the vulnerability and the incapacitation of our government. So if you look at what has happened, I think it's quite sad. Our parents are lamenting that we have a situation, and up to yesterday, the president is still warning them that they should not push their luck too far. For how long are we going to continue like this? If the common man on the street who have no power, who have no authority, continue to lament, for how long should our president, those that are elected into office to protect us, are also going to be singing this song of lamentation? So I think something urgent and something concrete must be done about it. They wanted the state government to be involved in ransom payment. And El-Rufai has said he will not pay ransom to create.
El-Rufai is really trending now in the news, as a matter of fact. What was happening there in Kaduna, Austin? Has it lost grip of his state? And
of course,
there's something credited to him here. He says, the solution to this incessant attack on schools is that schools should be sited near formations, all right?
Yes, the latest comment, I think the governor is just being reactive to the situation on ground. If you say schools should be sited close or within military formation,
right?
How many has he cited since he became governor? I think by May 29, it will be 6 years in office. How many schools has he cited very close to military formation. What of those schools that have been in existence before now? Are we now going to be citing military formation around these schools? Of course, it's talking from a security angle so that the life of students, staffs, and workers will be safe. But come to think of it, it looks El-Rufai has lost control as far as the state is concerned, in as much as President Muhammadu Buhari too has also lost control in terms of security in the country. Because if you look at the situation, the bandits, they want to prove a point to Governor Nasir El-Rufai that, oh, since you have called us criminals, since you have said you are not going to pay ransom, we are bringing the battle into your doorstep. And you see that almost on a daily basis now, there have been repeated attacks as far as banditry is concerned in Kaduna. Either school is attacked or family and knows. They've even got it to a level where they go to quarters and adult people in broad daylight. So what can the government do? We must strengthen security architecture in the country. Let us decentralize the security system, especially the police, so that governors will be able to actually become chief security officer. Let them deal with the situation. Let us not just castigate the idea by fiat that, oh, governors will use it against their political opponents. We can't continue to have a situation where governors do not have a say in security operations in their various states. Then let governors too also develop local capacity. Like they say, politics is local, security is also local. We must start from where we are. We must, by all means, find solutions to securing lives and property.
You
because
see
from
why
all
the
indication,
people,
the federal government and federal security architecture has failed the people.
You see why the people struggle to really believe those in government? All right. The other time it was El-Rufai who issued a warning to these bandits that he was not going to negotiate with bandits, and what you find thereafter is attacks, and kidnapping of students. Mr. President will also say we have the power to crush you guys, and yet the people do not. They only take some of these things with a pinch of salt, knowing full well that when these non-state actors talk, they tend to believe them the more.
Yeah, that is the truth. Before now, presidential directive or presidential proclamation is always with heavy weight. But today, if the president talks, people begin to laugh because you tend to take the non-state actors very seriously. If bandits declare war and say don't go out, you will need to believe them. If the government say, oh, go about your normal activity, because they are not there to protect you. Let us look at the situation from this angle. Does it mean that our security operatives, they lack the capacity to actually bring these people down? I don't actually think so. I think it is the lack of political will, having a soft spot for this group, and not being able to come out decisively and deal with them. Look at the issue of banditry, for example. Up to now, we have not been able to declare them as terrorists. If we declare them as terrorists, we'll be able to use absolute military force against them. But we have found out that the government is making repeated statements. We will crush you, we will kill you, we will bring you down, we will do this, and lives are being lost in wanton destruction on a daily basis. So for how long are we going to continue like this? So I think the government, apart from whether we have the capacity in terms of military power to bring these guys down, the government is not also showing courage. The government is not sincere. The government is not ready about tackling this issue. Because if they are ready, they will know how to tackle them. Look at Gabachon, for example. He talked about how security operatives will come up against a secessionist group across the country. Which is more important? The activity of the secessionist group. How many lives has gone down as a result of that activity? These people are always saying that all is not well with the Nigerian project, and all that is happening, self-determination, agitation, we want to carve out our own republic, is a reflection of the fact that the center can no longer hold. It's a reflection of the fact that the government at the center is not serving good purpose for the people of the country. And this is all we see. A republic that when some things are wrong with some people or allegations are brought against some people, you hurriedly take action. When allegation is brought against some people, even if you feel you cannot keep quiet, you rise up in their defense. Then how can we now move forward as a country? That is the major problem. Not as if we can't crush them. We can crush them, but the federal government is not willing to cross them. I think they are enjoying the wanton destruction of life and property. And I seriously hope that someday there will be an urgent intervention as far as all of these crises are concerned.
Thank you, Senidumo.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for sharing your morning.
Thank you.
Let's take a commercial break. I'll be back in a bit.
Hello, good afternoon. How may I help you, please?
Yes, I would like to buy data to watch plenty videos. You know now, music, sports, in short, everything on YouTube.
What is your budget, sir?
As low as possible.
Well, how does 50 naira for an hour sound?
50 naira for 1 hour? Ha! Talk true!
Yes, with Glow YouTube plan, you can stream all your favorite YouTube videos for as low as 50 naira.
Hey, what do I do?
Simply dial *777# to get started.
Get the super affordable YouTube time-based plans from Glow and start feasting on your favorite YouTube videos for as low as 50 naira for 1 hour during the day and 50 naira for 5 hours at night. Dial *777#, select data, select social bundle, and select YouTube to choose the Glow YouTube plan that's just right for you.
Glow Unlimited.
Egbògi kan ti délẹ̀ yìí, egbògi àtẹ̀jẹ̀ ṣe ni, ó dára fẹ̀jẹ̀ gidi gan. Veneto cleanser ló ń jẹ́ o. Veneto cleanser ló ń jẹ́ o.
Ojú rẹ̀ ṣàǹjọ̀lọ̀ lójoojúmọ́ kí làṣírí ẹ wà rí.
Veneto cleanser ni.
Já mi sí ọ̀rẹ́.
Veneto cleanser egbògi àtẹ̀jẹ̀ṣe tí bàdọ̀tí ara wọ̀ yá ìjà rẹ̀ wọ́n mọ́lẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n yẹbẹyẹbẹ. Inú tó ń kú tó ń dàrú gbòdògbòdò kò bára rẹ̀ èrí inú ẹ̀jẹ̀. Amọ̀nà ti dé o. Veneto cleanser egbògi àtẹ̀jẹ̀ṣe tí a fi ewé àti egbò ṣe ní ọ̀nà tìgbàlódé. NAFDAC Fòǹtẹ̀lù MA1 Nigeria Limited ni wọ́n gbé Veneto cleanser jáde. A wà ní nọ́mbà 17 Ọba Akínyẹlé off Adeogun Street, Aláàfin Avenue, Olúyọ̀lé Estate, Ring Road, Ìbàdàn. Telephone 08034051533. Fún títà àti rírà, ìwọ náà darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Veneton cleanser, àmọ̀tẹ́kùn egbòogi tí ya gbogbo kòkòrò inú ẹ̀jẹ̀ wẹ́lẹ́wẹ́lẹ́.
Are you ready to have a happy moment on radio, learning, and at the same time having fun?
How many sevens can we get in 49?
That would be 7.
All right. By how much is 55 more than 33?
55 more than 33. 22.
If you share 16 coconuts among 4 people, what will each get?
4.
That's interesting. How many 3s are there in 18?
20.
And a king had 15 horses. Share amongst 5 people.
3.
Okay, that's interesting. We got a winner this morning.
Then join Auntie Yellow on 32 FM 94.9, Mondays to Fridays, 7 a.m.
Smart Kids Show. Let us learn, unlearn, and relearn.
32 FM
94.9.
32 FM 94.9 Breakdown Newspaper Review. Time now to take your comment on the program. 0906 200949 0906 200949 to contribute on the program. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, my name is Adeshu Yamola from US. I want to start by greeting my blessing. By the social grace of God, He will cover everything may have lost.
Amen.
That's on that note. On the insecurity and everything that you have mentioned, especially in the people that were killed in Kaduna State, some people said, why did they cite school there? And the rich people that came, they are children to that place too. They are on their own. If they keep sending their words to that place, that's number 2. Number 3 is that, you see, all these things that Pantami and Gabashew are saying, I want to ask you, when did you see President himself speak of or address anybody? It's presidency. And that is where we are on our own in this country. And we want them, especially these educated illiterates, that they call them professors. They refuse to, they'll be inside their room and be writing reports and be warning you who are even trying to make things to be correct. They will say, they will arrest you, kill you. See what they have landed, where they have landed Nigeria into. Which kind of change is this? They are killing people. The bottom line is that you journalists, I want to be saying, continue to sensitize people now. These people, they have ambushed Nigeria. They have ambushed Nigeria. See what they have created everywhere. Do you see any sense in this government at all?
Thank you.
That's the best of today.
Thank you, Adeshui, for your contribution. All these shows that the present government has lost direction and knows not what is happening. This is from Handro. Good morning, Austin. God will continue to guide your family. Amen. God save Nigeria. Dayo Olayemi. We got a message. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Faladun, right?
Thank you very much, sir.
Good. All right, let's go.
On the issue of the livestock bill, going to the second reading or past the second reading, to me personally, it's not a misplaced priority. Yes, we have been having issue with farmer and these herdsmen. We have been having issue with them. Let us separate them. Farmers, yes, herdsmen should be in their own place. Farmers should be in their own place. Don't forget what the Kabiyesi, Baba Alaafin said. Over 70% of farmers have fled their farms for fear of being killed. So why don't you separate them? Then we'll be able to distinguish the original herdsmen and the fake AK-47 herdsmen. That's just the point.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. I think, well, the perspective with which these other people are looking at it is, have we really enumerated the people's population here? Do we know even the database of Nigerians, rather than now saying it is cows that we want to really focus on? You know, there's so much crisis around. Is that what we should be talking about now? I guess this is what they're also trying to say. 0906 2000 949 0906 2000 949 to drop your comment on the program. Let me take this message here. Okay, there's a call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
This is John Olaruwaju from Mago. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think that I will be worrying myself about this government at all. The truth is that there is nothing. I don't want to say that thing on radio, but I cannot expect that whether they will change or there won't be any meaningful things that will be coming out from this government, as far as I'm concerned. And the truth is that if you continue like this, you condemn the restructuring, you condemn the recession, and what do you want to do? You are not ready to do anything, only to be partnering the terrorists, even the one that was part of the terrorists before in your cabinet. You failed to tell him to go, not only to go alone, even to face the wrath of the law for what he has done before. And the last thing is that if you continue like this, there is no way Nigeria will not go away. That is the truth. Thank you and good morning.
Thank you, John, for your contribution. 0906 2000 949. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Tayo. I equally thank God for your life. And let me tell you, according to the Bible, a live dog is better than the dead lion. Let me go straight to my point this morning. On that appeal for livestock, this National Assembly should be more concerned in pursuing matters which will serve as catalyst for Nigerian growth agenda. Yet the federal government admitted Nigeria is leading. Let me remind you, sir, you also those listening to me this morning. In 2012, Professor Nili Osidare, in a radio program, anchored the Edmond Debiru, said Nigeria is leading. He saw it coming. He said Nigerian democracy, he described Nigerian democracy as mere pretense. He said, and let me quote him, I could remember vividly that day, that Nigeria is gradually being wheeled into the mortuary instead of being healed. Professor Nili Osidare, you are really a prophet. Certificate forgery of Kenya Deosun. Certificate forgery is a criminal offense, and the federal government provided the way for her to engage the prosecution as she was started within Nnamdi Kuru Airport on that Saturday morning, and she flew out of the country. Let me be brief. John Njoko is my name. Thank you.
Thank you, John Njoko, for your contribution. All right. To take more calls, destination time is 6:50. All right. That's what we have here. Hello. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yes. Please, I'm Mr. Noah. I'm calling from Mombasa in Ibadan here.
All right. Go on.
I want to talk about the case of the adopted students in Kaduna State. The governor's son is not there, neither the daughter is there. All the children are brought schooling. I advise the parents of those students to negotiate with the bandits and take their children. Because even though the children are killed, this is a bloody government that has taken lives of people and is still to take lives of people. So I just advise the parents to negotiate with the bandits. If the government cannot negotiate, let them negotiate for the lives of their children. Thank you.
And pay 800 million naira.
If they negotiate that, when they know now that government is not involved, they will understand them. At least.
All right. Thank you. Didn't we say it's now a business? You know, it's a lucrative industry. It's unfortunate. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Uh-oh.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
All right. My name is Dr. Mark.
Good morning, doctor.
You see, I am of this opinion that Nigerians should be very, very at alert. This particular administration has an agenda. And from their body language, you can read that agenda. If we have a government that's not concerned about the lives of citizens, people are dying every day, and you know that the hideout of the so-called bandits is the forest. And we have army, we have air force, we have police, and none of them is giving an instruction to enter this forest and flush these people out wherever they are. You heard what our president said. They don't think that we cannot crush you. How many more people will die before you will take action? So that is the reason why I came to that conclusion that they have an agenda. They probably allow some of their Fulani people to remain there to be making money by kidnapping people. That's the way I look at it.
A bandit, Dr. Mark.
Who is less concerned about the economy? Who is less concerned about security? Who is less concerned about health? Who is less concerned about education? Nigeria is really going down. And the earlier all of us open our eyes and fight this, the better. This administration will take us nowhere.
Well, Dr. Mark, yeah. Thank you for your contribution there. 0906 2000 949. Hello.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. This is Mr. Abdullah.
Okay.
I support the last caller.
Could you please move away from the noise?
It's like they have an agenda. This country, we have money. We have soldiers. We have policemen that can fight. We have money that we can use to buy arms to give our soldiers and policemen. But they refuse. Instead, they are using this money to pay for ransom for all those bandits, all those idiots, stupid people.
Yeah, he's angry. We understand. All right, but your point is made already. The need for the federal government to really go after the bandits. They know where they are. The other time we saw Sheikh Gumi visiting these people. All right, so they know where they are. But what are we doing about it? That is the question. What is the federal government doing about it? Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Bayo.
God bless you. Mr. Austin, good morning. Yeah, Bayo, I will continue saying this, and I will continue saying it. I asked the question last time I called. I said, are you aware that the president is aware of everything that is going on in this country? Please, this is person. I want to know. Because I'm not sure if this man is aware of everything, economic, bandits, everything, if he's aware. For example, now look at what Rabashu was saying. It's not coming out. Comparing certificate forgery with terrorist issue. Imagine that. You see, not that we hate this government. Blanca said it. They are not taking us anywhere. Let me clear something about the guy that I called before the last caller. It's not that he has the plan to pay 800 million. Where is the money? 800 million. For that issue that I will not negotiate a loan, make that people to be mad. Even though you're not going to pay any ransom, don't say it out. It is the poor people that are suffering it. That's why these people are doing this. What I can say is that the parents should find a level to negotiate. If you know, we are going to get it when this our government are not ready, they're not ready to. Oh, thank you. Good morning.
Thank you, Bayo. Those 3 children, are children of a particular family. Okay, this is saddening. Where parents will send their ward or children to private schools because even the public schools are not really functioning better, and right at the private school they will be abducted, and also killed. Hello.
Good morning, Daryl.
Good morning, comrade.
Yeah, thank you very much. Comrade, let go from my on the issue of Batami, don't like what Bayo said now. Honestly, it will be knowledge abuse when we begin to ask ourselves whether the president is aware of what is going on. Because we are here, let's see what is friendly on here. Then number 2, to Batami. I don't know why we are disturbing ourselves. Batami issue has further revealed to us that we have weak institutions in this country. This in Batami was clean before he became a minister. The security cleared him. The Senate and the likes cleared him. Are you telling me that the SSS and the rest that came out that Ubadu was not qualified to be FC chairman did not have information of what has been the background of Batami? This country, anybody they want to punish is the person they will punish. I know in a state, a man was denied to be a provost of the college because of security report, which the SSS gathered that he was a fanatic. That was not denied to become a provost. So even if they know, or if we are the good book of those in charge of this country, forget about it. You are above the law. But let's continue praying and be hoping that we'll get it right in 2023. This is how I'm going to manage your money.
Thank you, comrade. OTD, I love for Milo. Thank you. My name is OLUTAYO, OGUNADE. Thank you, dear listener, for your contribution. Up next is a sponsored program that will run for 10 minutes. At 7 o'clock, please join Temilade Aloko on Baba Fendo. And at 8, please join Hezekiah Kennedy on the podium. Good morning to you and have a fantastic weekend.
The station admired by other radio stations. 32 FM 94.9.